This is the worst steak of my life. As bad as it gets, it is extremely spicy. I can no longer feel my mouth, the roof of my mouth, everything is completely gone.
Thanks, Maeve, for sponsoring this video. Let me tell you the story about the worst day of my life. This is something no one shall ever try. Most importantly, I believe no one shall have access to what I got. You see, I first met David and I thought he was going to be a great friend. Well, it turned out he was, because we made a great video together for my Guga channel. That's where I go to all restaurants and try new things. But then he told me he's a personal friend with Ed. This guy, he's the creator of the Carolina Reaper, which used to be the record holder of the world's hottest pepper. But this man didn't stop it there, because in 2023 he created Pepper X. It is officially the hottest pepper in the planet, surpassing the Carolina Reaper by a lot. But he didn't give me Pepper X to try. He did much worse.
Ed.
Hey, what's up, brother? How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Spicy.
This guy's almost so spicy.
What is this?
That is Pepper X oil.
Pepper X oil. So how afraid should I be with this?
You should be very afraid.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Well, it is an extract of the oil from Pepper X, which is currently the Guinness World Record at 2.69 million. So comparing it to a pepper that is, say, 100,000 Scoville or maybe 500,000 Scoville, you're talking roller skates to space shuttles. Okay, there is no comparison.
So after that crazy interaction with Ed, I thought this was not safe. But Dave went ahead and tried one drop.
Oh my God. All right, here we go.
Why are you laughing? It's funny. Or is it immediate?
It's so immediate.
Really?
It's so immediate. Everything just goes nuts. I'm feeling bad right now.
What you are about to see should never be replicated, even if you are a spice lover, as it is the world's spiciest steak ever. And here's David and Ed's gift to me, an entire collection of Pepper X extract. One of these vials is enough, but we're taking things to a whole nother level. Let me remind you that this is not for sale. You can't get it anywhere else, but with the man himself. To describe the smell of this thing is impossible. The Pepper X itself measures 2.69 million Scoville heat units. This is the extract, which is way hotter. The smell alone that is coming out of this thing will put you out. And this is how I'm going to be using it. I first went ahead and grabbed a rib roast. To keep things fair, I went ahead and split it in half so that we can age it in two specific things. The first one, something you are familiar with, sriracha. It is a spicy chili sauce, bright red, and the spiciness level on this one is not that bad, which is about 1,000 to 2,500 Scoville units. And this one is pretty straightforward. I'm just making sure that I cover the entire steak with it, because once that's done, into my dry ager it goes, as this will be the control. Because now is where the worst day of my life began. I first started with a tray with a simple parchment paper on top. Lay down the beef and made sure to use extra glove because one was not gonna do the trick. I started by adding the drops. Little by little, the smell started getting to all of us. This is extremely powerful. As you can clearly see, it looks like motor oil. So the idea was to spread a generous amount on top of it. And when I tell you I used every single vial, I mean it. I wanted to make sure that we're gonna feel this flavor. And most importantly, at this stage, I was extremely naive, as I had no idea what I was gonna put myself through. Believe it or not, at this point, I was looking forward to trying this. So I went ahead and thought, you know what? Let's do something even crazier. And this is where things got even worse. As I had a few peppers laying down on my refrigerator, I got a hold of them, chopped them up real good, and from my previous experiment, I've learned something incredible, and that was to use seawater. So I got myself some again. Then I dunked all of the peppers in there. Not only the ones that I had chopped, but also many others. Every single pepper I had available went in. I mixed that up real good, and it was now ready. But with other experiments, there was one thing I must do, and that was to oxygenate the water. This brings out even more spiciness. And remember, since this is seawater, it is nice and salty, which will allow this water to penetrate deeply into the meat. Once that was done, I removed the bubblers, and inside I went with the meat. This is something you will never see again, as I'm basically creating the world's most spiciest steak ever. Even if you try to do this, you can't. But I don't understand why anyone would, as I'll be oxygenating this water every other day, putting myself through pain, and also in the end having to throw my dry ager away, because this is literally the worst experiment of my life. Once the time is up, I took it out and take a closer look. You can clearly see what is happening. Everything penetrated deeply inside of the meat, and the smell of spiciness has duplicated tremendously. When I took it off the container, this is what I was left with. It is as spicy as it gets. The smell is unbearable. It's also slightly slimy, and it feels like it even cooked the steak as it's quite firm. Now, usually when you age something in seawater, it's the complete opposite. Things get softer. Not this one. It literally looks like it preserved the steak quite well, but I learned in the future that this was not the case. And like every aging experiment, one thing I must do is remove all of the outer crust. So I quickly went through that, and it gave me a little bit of hope, as I can see some pinkness inside. You can clearly see this is what I was left with. And believe me when I tell you, this one was still smelling like a nightmare. But remember that we're not done yet, as I also had the sriracha one. This one, on the other hand, was smelling wonderful, and that was until I took a closer look, because check it out. This is the blood that comes out of the steak, and the sriracha cooked it. So I went ahead and started removing the whole thing, making sure that I was gonna leave this steak nice and clean. And once I was done, check it out. This is what I was left with. A steak that has been aged in sriracha. For some reason, spicy things actually cook the steaks. It is firmer, but at least the smell of this one smelled great. Because once I was done with all of the trimming, here I have both steaks. If you take a closer look, you have no idea what you're in for, because they just look normal. And to keep it that way, I kept the seasoning real simple. A generous amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper. At this stage, I started laughing at myself. Why am I putting black pepper? It makes no sense. But we're gonna do it anyway, because now that I have them ready, just in case things turn out south, I decided to go ahead and make an awesome side dish. And this one will please everyone, as the first thing to do is to make a coconut curry. So into the pan I threw in some oil followed by garlic and ginger. Stir that up real good, followed by some curry paste. Mix that up and cook it for a little bit. As then I added some coconut milk followed by chicken stock. Mix that up real good and bring it to a simmer. Now add some brown sugar, some lemon leaves, and fish sauce. Whisk that up real good, and as soon as it starts simmering, go ahead and throw in some chicken thighs. Once the chicken is nicely cooked, go ahead and remove the lemon leaves. Now add some red bell peppers followed by green beans. Now mix that up real good and bring everything to a simmer and cook it for about 8 minutes. Once that time is up, go ahead and add some fresh basil and turn off the heat. As in the end, you want to serve this with some white rice, because this is my take on chicken coconut curry. Because I can tell you one thing, I have a feeling this will bring down the heat. At least that's my hope. Because now that I have this beautiful dish ready, the only thing left to do is cook the steaks. And first, I'll be putting a nice wonderful sear. Then I'll cook it in indirect heat using my wireless thermometers. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to grill, so let's do it.
Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Maeve. You guys know how serious I am about food, but not just for me, but for my beloved dogs too. Meet Chica and Cookie. They are part of my family. And just like I care what goes inside of my body, I want the best going into theirs too. That's why I started feeding them Maeve. This is raw, human-grade dog food. And yes, you heard me right, human grade. They use real natural ingredients that dogs love. What got me excited with Maeve is how simple and clean the ingredients are. No fillers, no junk. Just raw food the way dogs were meant to eat it. And let me tell you, they go nuts for it from day one. My dogs mean the world to me. They are not just pets, they're family. And when I think about their health, I think about energy, long life, and happiness. That's why a raw food diet matters to me. With Maeve, I know exactly what I'm feeding them. It gives me peace of mind, and honestly, they have more energy now. Their fur look amazing, and they just seem happier. So if you care about your dog the way I do, check out Maeve. It has been a game changer for me. Human grade, raw, and actually good for them. Because when you love someone, you feed them right. Thanks, Maeve, for sponsoring sponsoring this video. Now, let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful steaks with a nice side dish and my new best friend. Well, maybe not.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, but you brought me something.
Dude, you want something crazy.
Leo, are you okay?
Guga, I see milk on the table. I know what I'm in for. It's gonna be something spicy, and I'm not ready.
I'm very nervous. I'm extremely terrified right now.
Guga, you use words like, it makes you feel terrified. That doesn't make me happy. This doesn't make me want to eat this. So this is why the studio has been smelling bad this last
This is
couple
not gonna be enjoyable, Leo. This is not gonna be enjoyable. But nevertheless, we're gonna give it a fair try and we're gonna let you guys know how it actually tastes. Without that being said, let's go for it, all right? So here you go, David. You are our guest. Take that one, Mr. Leo, please. Yes, let's see. Well, it smells very good. What does it smell like, David?
I don't know, it smells like maybe sriracha?
You can tell.
I think so.
Oh.
It smells like death, bro.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Okay.
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah, love it.
I get a little bit like sriracha vinegariness on the back, but it's not spicy. It's not hot or killing me at all.
I mean, I think the steak is amazing. I don't really taste the sriracha. I love the crust. It's still very juicy, but not too much sriracha. Like, I don't feel the spice.
Yeah, I feel a little bit, David. You are insane. You feel nothing? I feel a little tingly in my mouth. Do you feel a little tingly?
No, I don't. It's not tingling, but I get like hints of acidity in the back.
Don't listen to these two. They have no sense of taste in their mouth anymore, everybody. I feel a little bit of tanginess, very vinegary taste on this one here as well. I like it.
No, it tastes good.
No, it tastes great.
All right, before we go to the next steak, which I'm extremely terrified, let's go ahead and try the side dish.
The side dish looks good.
Yeah, side dish. So it's with coconut curry because I kind of knew that these were gonna get spicy. Give me your true honest opinion about this one right here. I know, David, you've been all over the world, tried many different things. So I wanna know your honest opinion. Enough talking, let's give it a try. Cheers. No, you already end without a cheers.
I know. I messed up on that.
Okay.
It tastes great.
Yeah, you're gonna wait. This guy couldn't wait for the cheers, bro.
No, I don't blame him. This is really good food.
I thought he was eating it already.
This is really good.
Describe to the people that never had it, David. What is it?
It tastes great. I like the combo with the rice. It's more of a coconut curry, so that's more like Thai. Very different from India. And it definitely calms down the heat, if there was any heat on
There is heat, bro. Wow, this guy just calling me out. There is heat.
This is delicious though. I love the creaminess from the sauce, light tomato flavors. It really like tones down. If there's not any heat on that first steak, but if there was, it would definitely have killed it immediately. It's like a fire extinguisher for spice. It's very nice and it's tasty.
I love this, by the way.
It's good?
I love it.
All right, you ready for the next one?
I'm ready. Let's do
All
it.
right, now this time around, make sure you cheer us.
For sure.
Don't forget to
Let
cheer,
me not mess
all
up
right?
on that.
All right, very good. And then, Leo, are you ready for it?
Bro, that looks deadly. Bro, this smells
Oh
horrible.
my god. Oh my god, dude. This is gonna be nuts.
Does it smell? How does it smell? I want to know your honest opinion
It
here.
smells like Pepper X.
It smells like Pepper X?
This is like the most intense smell I've ever had on a piece of meat.
But it's not just the smell. It's like it's coming over here through my throat. It's making my throat itchy. Like, I don't know. Why would someone do this? Like, it makes absolutely no sense at all. Do not buy this. Do not try this at home. I'm telling you, everybody. Don't. Cheers.
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 Holy.
Holy crap. Oh, I can't. Woo! Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is so bad.
My tongue is an inferno right now. Like,
This is by far. Ooh. It's one of those that you need actual refreshment.
how do you feel?
Oh, it just feel better.
That's the spiciest thing we've ever eaten. It's still building. That mic is cooked for sure.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
No, that's bad. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. This is the worst steak of my life. As bad as it gets, it is extremely spicy. I can no longer feel my mouth, the roof of my mouth, everything is completely gone. You've done it. Congratulations. Anybody ask me what is the worst steak you ever had in your life? You took the crown. Guys, go check out David's video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's not that bad for you, huh?
Bro, shut up, bro. Let's end this video. I need to go.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, you should subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time, everybody. Wow, I want some
Let's
more.
get out of here, bro.
I want some more milk, bro.